Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to today's video, which has been quite highly requested from over on the home account over on Instagram. And basically what we're going to do today is another sort of updated home tour now that we've been in the house for 7 months, or rather just over 7 months when I'm filming this. And you guys will see exactly what areas that we have renovated thus far and what we've basically managed to achieve in those 7 months. So like the original tour that I gave when we first moved into the house, I am going to start outside and we're just going to run you through all areas of the house and of the swimming pool and gym area as well, just giving you little updates and little snippets of kind of plans that we've got along the way. Right, let's do this again, if Simon will let me in. Yep, there we go. Right, hello.
First job done.
Yep. Okay, so we did this bit, didn't we? Basically, the entrance. Oh, we'll have a little doggy moment.
I think someone's here.
Say hello. Yeah, because we've been opening and closing the door for me to come in. They think someone is visiting them. Sorry to disappoint, guys. So this wasn't necessarily first job, but this is the first bit you see when you come in the house. We've redone the entrance. Got a little console table. All the panelling's been removed. Some plants, obviously. The floor is the biggest change that you'll see throughout the house. So this is a nice little area when you come in. And then we've obviously changed the door here. Changed all the doors, as you've probably already seen on various social medias. But we're going to go into the office, which has been done twice now. So here we are in the office. I think we did a full video for the office, didn't we? Like a little reveal.
Up on the channel.
Yeah, that's up on the channel. Little plug there. We lost the fiddle, unfortunately, that was there when we had to take up all the floor and stuff.
Too much stress for it, I think.
Yeah, too much stress for the fiddle and too cold back when we had all the screed done on the floor. So this is the office. So the biggest expense in here was the bifolds. We had those French doors removed and had aluminum bifolds put in, which is very nice when you open that up. Someone's mowing their lawn at the moment, so it's quite noisy outside. So we won't open them up now, but this morning I had them opened up while I was doing a bit of work on here, and the curtains sort of blow.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm, yeah. It's actually roasting in here. I've got a hoodie on and I am sweating already. But yeah, it's nice to have a little working space, isn't it?
Yeah. And we can close it off.
Close it off, yeah, we can close it off so that if we need to do any Zooms or anything, it can all be closed off and no one can disturb. And actually, for any of you that might be wondering, although you've probably already realised this because of the textured walls, that's where I do most of my filming for fashion videos as well. Now I'm gonna twizzle round. Obviously, wellies are still here and we'll touch on the garage conversion in a moment. But then we look down the hallway and we got a door custom made for the under the cupboard stairs. Under the cupboard stairs? Yep. Under the stairs cupboard. Do you want to
match these?
Kick it? So it doesn't have a handle on it. Our carpenter did it so that you can open it with your foot. So it's like a push to close. And he made that out of solid oak so that it matches these doors that we had changed and installed on the downstairs loo. And in here, which we're going to go into, is the ground bedroom, which we are using as our primary bedroom at the moment. So yes, in here we do still have some little bits and bobs to do. The first of which is the bottom panel of Simon's. Oh, he's going to demonstrate the door. Sliding. Oh, nice. Sliding barn door there, which we decided to go for space-saving reasons, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that it doesn't open out into the room. It can just slide along the wall so that we still have plenty of space. Is this a decent-sized bedroom? But it's also not ginormous, is it? So we didn't want to eat up any space with the barn door. So I need to do the last bit of DIY because, as you can see, I've given it a reeded effect and I ran out on the last panel. And then Simon's little wardrobe makeover that we did in there. It's a bit dark because I decided that black was a good idea. Do you like the black?
Yeah, and it's held up well, hasn't it?
It has held up well, yeah. Obviously we've got the flooring in here now.
That's the only scratch, but that came from the flooring, not from anything else.
Oh, you got a scratch, oh
Just a
right.
little touch up, but apart from that, the black's all held up well.
But otherwise, yeah.
Gets a little bit dusty.
A little bit dusty. So again, flooring. Oh, we got the door in here, but we've not done in there yet, have we? That's going to be like a mini sort of linen closet makeover that I'm going to do at some point. Yeah. Door into the ensuite, which I have fully DIY'd. Going to get a little sneak peek in there. Still got the rail, but yeah, we're just going to basically put some shelves in. Duvets, towels and stuff.
Cover those pipes.
Cover the pipes, yeah. So there we go. New doors. That was a nice change, wasn't it? All the new doors.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference, doors. And then, as I've already explained on the home account over on Instagram, for our ensuite, we did decide to do a glass door. It was fully glass without this sort of privacy redid effect. But I did a DIY. There's a reels over on the home Instagram if you want to see what it looked like before and sort of a sped up version of how I did it. That's over there. Now we haven't done anything. Dare you open the door to the ensuite? It looks a bit grim. You look like you look like you don't want to. We've not done anything in here. In fact, we've probably made it worse because this is where I've cleaned paintbrushes, and yeah, it's grim. We won't show you in there, not to a full extent. If you are curious, we showed that in the original first home tour. No, well, exactly. That's another reason why I redid the door, because it's going to be quite a while before we've got the money to rip out that bathroom fully. So for now, look, you can't actually tell. You can just see the grimness of a brown floor.
Next year, probably. Next
year. Right, now moving out of the bedroom back into the hallway. As you can see there, we changed the door into the lounge again for this sort of cretal inspired door. And then, as you guys would have seen in last week's kitchen renovation video, we had the wall knocked through a little bit. So we took another chunk of wall out and installed, or we didn't install, but our carpenter kindly installed for us, double, again, cretal inspired doors. Anyway, these doors are beautiful. I like them. They're good, aren't they?
We've got someone who's going to come and...
Yes, of course, as you can see, it's not finished. But yes, we have got someone that's coming to make good all these sections here, and then I need to paint them. We're going in the lounge.
Yeah, thanks.
Lounge. Now, one little development, which I think I've only showed a very small sneak peek of over on Instagram, is the little log store section that Simon has fashioned, basically using 2 poles. So there's a gap underneath to let, so basically the poles are floating so that you can stack the logs on there, and there's ventilation from underneath, and you can hoover under there for any creepy crawlies that come off the logs and any like bits of logs and stuff that fall off. Now this is the only logs that we have left after winter, so next winter, or sort of maybe late autumn time when we buy some new logs, that'll all be filled up with logs. But for now, there's no point in us spending the money that we don't have on more logs just to fill it up. And of course, all of the like decor and like little twiddly bits, all the fluff is still a bit of a work in progress, isn't it? Because I think it is pretty much done. Yeah, I still need a few bits for like the shelves and this, my makeshift artwork. I don't know if that's actually staying there, but obviously we got the sofa. That was from sofa.com, very kindly gifted. Blinds, yes, these are quite fun. Would you like to demonstrate a blind? Let me just go over here. So basically, where are you going? So basically these are called top down, bottom up blinds. Yeah, no, you're not the best at that, are you? But that's it. Yeah, so that way, there we go. And then, so they can go up and down, they can shoot all the way up to the top. And then hopefully we might get a demonstration of the bottom section. So that's it, you could pull it up and then it could sort of float in the middle. So we've got them sort of positioned all the way down to the bottom, but still with some light at the top, so that we get light in. And they're actually really good for diffusing light as well. So although we've got the majority of these massive windows covered, they actually don't really block out light. So it doesn't feel dark in here. It's actually still really bright. I mean, we've got like a nice bright wall colour anyway. But they're pretty versatile. So you can ping them up and down as you need them, wherever you want them.
Just good for the dogs, weren't they?
Yeah, they were good, yeah, for the dogs, like when we've got the postman coming. I mean, it's very quiet here where we live, so it's not like in our old house where we had people walking past. We don't have anyone walking past here, but if we do have a neighbour that goes to their house, or the postman or delivery drivers that come in, then it's quite handy because it still lets in light and we can see like out of the top part, but the dogs can't see the people. And it's Boris, yes, you down there, you're the troublesome one, aren't you? He's the one that barks. So yeah, if I just pan back and show you guys, give you guys a bit of a glimpse. Again, still little bits to do, like the light. Haven't found a light fitting yet and ran out of money to buy one. Up here, the dining area, nothing has been done. So this obviously is all part of the, this wall is going to be knocked down, and it's all part of the garage conversion, which is going to be turned into a utility. So absolutely nothing has been done in that space going through into the garage. It all looks the same as the first tour that we gave you. These things all just have to be done in stages, don't they?
Yeah, we've got planning permission now.
Oh, we've got planning permission, yeah. So that's, woohoo! That's a step in the right direction. Right, let's go into the kitchen. I won't show you guys, or I won't waffle on too much about the kitchen. I think somebody asked for the lights. No, that's not it. There we go. Asked for the lights on. Now, the lights are in something which we still haven't changed in here. So obviously we've still got the sparkly lights, which are not our taste, and we've still got the spotlights as well, which we need to change. But yeah, this is obviously a big change in here. Not only did we have the floor, which runs all the way through, that obviously made a huge difference. It also feels just so much warmer having this floor as well. For anyone that's not a regular viewer or doesn't sort of absorb all of the content on the home account on Instagram, it's LVT rigid core flooring. It is not real wood or laminate. That for us was the most practical option with the dogs, wasn't it? We had lots of to-ing and fro-ing with the floor. So yeah, obviously this I touched on, or didn't touch on, but we did a whole video on this last week, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about the kitchen because we've already covered a lot of that. TV area here, we're having a radiator installed on this wall here later on in the year, and then this little section here was our first project that we actually did, this little DIY area, which again there's a reels over on Instagram for that. Our next project is actually these bifolds, which I think we showed you guys before. Can kind of see from Simon there, they are very randomly below the level of the floor. So we're basically having new bifolds installed and having them right up to the ceiling so that the bottom of the bifolds is actually level with the floor where it should be. So that is actually the next project, which is June?
Yeah, in a few weeks.
In a few weeks, yeah. Have we got them ordered, the bifolds, the new ones? And we've actually changed the layout of the bifolds as well. We've gone for 4 panels rather than 5 so that we get more glass. So yeah, stay tuned for that, because that's going to be the next sort of big project that's happening. Right, now I'm going to give you guys a quick little update on the stuff down here in the pool house and the gym. Simon's got a little setup. He's put TV on the wall. He's got his weights and stuff set up. It is not glamorous by any means. I have got my treadmill set up over here. Again, we haven't done anything at all in here it looks pretty much exactly as it was. Now the pool, there's all the gubbins for the pool in there. The pool, which obviously we still need, it's locked, still need to do some work, or a lot of work. But the pool is actually a mini project that I'm going to start very soon. Now, what we have done in here, we had a pool professional come out and clean all inside the pool because we had so many bugs in there, it was grim, and we've got all the chemicals and all that kind of stuff. We have not had our first dip in the pool yet, but the other day I came in here and because all the tiles still need to be cleaned. I mean, you can see there's like mildew and mold and stuff. Ideally I would like to replace the tiles, but because there's quite a few of them which are broken, there's some down here, like these here, which are completely broken, and painting them would be quite an expensive solution because it would require a very specialist paint that can hold up against all the chemicals in the pool. But what I am going to do is paint the brick, leave the wooden ceiling because I love that and it adds a bit of warmth, and then just give all of this a nice clean. I actually think painting the brick is going to make a big difference. And we have brought our cactus in here as well because it's absolutely roasting in here when the sun comes out. It's basically like a conservatory. Right, back in the house, and I'll take you upstairs. Not that a lot has been done up there, but you can at least have a look. So obviously we've still got the wall panelling on up the stairs, and then we come up to the blue, which is still very much here. Now, the only project that we've done up here is, of course, my wardrobe, which is fully complete now that I have those additional drawers, which I was waiting to come back in stock forever from IKEA. So yes, this is the only room that we've actually done anything to up here. This was a whole project. We made several videos covering how we hacked this from IKEA packs and Malm, and how we did absolutely everything in here ourselves, which is still very much one of my favourite rooms. It's by far one of my favourite DIYs that we've ever done, especially because we did all of this ourselves from start to finish. And yeah, this was a bit of a, I don't know, I suppose a bit of a nothing room. And it would have been a bit difficult to kind of do anything with this room, but it gets a lot of use being my wardrobe. Now, if we come out here, this room was an absolute mess until not very long ago. It's currently just a bit of a storage room. All of that stuff over there is going to go in the linen closet. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this room, is there? Nothing. It's just a nothing room. And then through here, this bathroom, we only use this bathroom to wash the dogs, which is why we've got doggy shampoo there. We don't use it for anything else. And obviously it's going to be a very long time again until we do anything in that room. And same goes for this one. Simon's actually moved his PlayStation. Is that a PlayStation or an Xbox? Whatever it is. Game machine. He's moved that up here, and that's actually, he just sits on the floor and plays his little game up here. This is my mirror, which I had custom made. It's actually not a mirror, it's like a plexiglass or acrylic, because it's much lighter. That needs to be fitted onto the inside of my wardrobe door, so I have a mirror for checking out my outfits. But yes, this room, we have actually used this room to sleep in when we've been doing stuff downstairs. So when we were painting the bedroom downstairs, we came and slept up here. And yes, that is basically all we have used it for thus far. I think we are potentially going to do a mini makeover in here. So removing the carpet, which is just, it's not nice, I'll just put it that way. And painting it and just giving it a sort of mini makeover in here so that if we had any guests, it would at least be a nice-ish room to come and stay in. So there we go. There's a little updated tour for you guys. Just looking around, I feel like we've done quite a lot. We've done a lot of DIY. Obviously, for those of you who follow along on the home account over on Instagram, that's kind of where you get the most sort of up-to-date kind of daily goings on when we sort of start a project or show the progress of a project. There's also some cool reels on there as well, which kind of show you sped up sort of transformations, especially of things like the door and the reeded glass that I did. And yeah, that's basically the best place to go for Q&As and all sort of really in-depth stuff that we kind of discuss and go into for each various different project. And that's where you're going to see the next sort of lot of work that's going on, and I'll probably explain a bit about how our plans have slightly changed, or more so the order of what the next load of work was going to be, because we have had a chat and think about various different things that need doing, and we've sort of reprioritized certain things. So that's where you will see a lot of that kind of information and those updates. But thank you very much for tuning in, for coming to see what we have achieved in 7 months now, and I will see you all next time. Bye.